Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, Brad. Good morning, James. Good morning, Jose. Pat, good morning. Yanis, good morning. Josh, good morning. Nico, good morning from Germany, or good afternoon. Good afternoon. All right, guys, let's get this show on the road. We got plenty of action this morning. We're going to start with crude oil. Pretty much we're seeing a consolidation phase in crude oil between that 86 and 83, and we're heading back toward the Globex at 85 and a quarter. So as long as we continue to hold on to that level, we should be seeing selling pressure come back into crude oil. We need to look for a one candle reversal and a resumption of the harmony wave to the short side, and that will get us back down to 82.99. Then target number 2 will be 81.36. Target Russell 2000. We do have a channel, and that channel is on the upside. Here we go. This is channel 1, and this is channel number 2 of this sequence. So as long as we continue to trade above the 1745, there is a good chance that we will resume our upward momentum. So that we need to be watching for how this candle closes. And if it closes at 1762.6, well, that's going to put us in a position for a breakout and a continuation of the upward momentum. Overnight, obviously, we had a severe retracement and also a run back up. So that's to be considered. But that really the level that needs to be protected is right here, this zone right here, and that market needs to hold it. Gold overnight, well, over the 21st it ran up, the 23rd, 24th, between Sunday and today, a decent retracement in this upward momentum. The channel that guided this selling pressure has been broken, and let's take a look at what that looks like. I'm just going to do this part of it, and that channel extended prior to that. But so now we're at the retest of the actual channel. So it's going to really depend on how we close here. If we break above 1657.8, you are gonna get a target number 1 at 1662.4, and then you're gonna get a run up back up to 1683.8, and that could set the stage for a bit of stabilization of price action right here. A Globex is at 1662.9, and that's definitely a price that needs to be broken back up. But we are at the retest of gold right now. ES, so look at how pretty that is. We're looking at captain setup long. Market went to target 1, 2, and 3. Came back into the middle of the range. Then we retested target number 3, and now we're pulling back. So Globex is at 37.71. That level needs to hold. Also, you need a break back up at 37.95 and a quarter. Excuse me, let me repeat that. 37.96 and a quarter. And if that happens, then that sets the stage back up to a rally past target number 3. Then target number 4 is going to be 38.94.75. 38.94.75. All right. So going back to the big picture, so we saw how the market established channel number one on the short side on the sequence on NASDAQ as channel number one right here. Okay. So we came into the middle of the range and faded today. So that's going to be a very important level between if we break 540, then another attempt at 702 is going to be there, and the market can fade uh, uh, that area, especially that zone between 540 and 720 is going to be high resistance area. If we clear that, then we can retest target number one at 11998 and see how strong the market is at. Right now, what the market is telling us is on that day, on bad news CPI numbers, I believe the market came back up, ran up, came back down, and tested well in the follow-up days. So that's going to be an area where any test has to come in here and show us that the market is serious about holding these levels. Okay, so we see how July, excuse me, June, and during June the 16th, that was the low that the market broke, tested, broke some more, and tested. So if we break that 760, then that means we're breaking channel number one on the downside, and that should set the stage for a bit of momentum and a bit of a recovery. So on October the 13th, that's a huge day that the market put on, and we need to see if that's going to hold. And so far, it's shown a lot of strength, to be honest with you. And especially after that follow up day where the market pulled back, then reversed. That formation is very, very strong. I mean, let me see if I can find something similar to it. Nothing exactly the same way. I mean, here's the opposite of it. You ran, you came back, and in the follow up days, the market tanked. So that looks like the opposite version of that kind of setup right there. Gold, we talked about gold. We're basically running back into the harmony wave, and after retesting target number two, the big idea here, target number three will be 1555. If we break that level, that would be significant. ES on a daily basis, the same thing, channel number one, and we are actually testing a lot better than NQ. I mean, that the way that price looks like is testing a lot better than NQ. Apple, SPY, and Microsoft we'll look at once the market open. All right, so we're looking at Bitcoin, kind of lethargic price action in and around that 16.5, and that's basically where the market just basically resting right now. We've been in a range between 18,000 to 20,400, for some time. So really nothing going on beside that on that front. Ethereum, yeah, same damn thing. Nothing really going on there. Not a lot of momentum or volatility. They're just trying to digest this crypto winter that we are in. Good morning, Cow Doc. Good morning. Good morning. Right, we got 2 minutes. 2 minutes to the cash market open. Let me see. Lone, good morning. Good morning, Lone. All right. So what's the plan? We're looking at the 200 NT Rinko um, in NQ. Both the 200 and the 100 are in sync on the short side. So the market is lined up on the short side in this morning, but we're trading in and around Globex. Globex is 393.75. So now, if that holds, we are going to be looking at 322.50 very shortly after the market opens here in a couple of minutes. The market is going to naturally get attracted to that level, and then if that tests well, then you're going to look at target number one at 261.5. We're looking for a one candle reversal um, for buying interest, meaning if this continues, we're looking for a reversal similar to this in order for us to be uh, interested in going long. The first half an hour, especially on a Monday, we are going to be patient, and we are going to be watching this market and making assumptions about its behavior and see how things work out for us. Remember, we're about, here comes the market. The cash market just opened. Good luck, everybody. And remember, every day in every way, I'm getting better and better and better at trading. And every day in every way, you are getting better and better and better at trading. Good luck. Stay focused and disciplined, and let's make it happen. Yeah, we're seeing that continuation pressure. So that is, and we're at the bottom end of the Globex band. And that's usually the market gets faded into it and fade back up from it. We are target number 4 on the 20 NT Rinko is 336. I'm gonna post an order just to make sure my orders are actually going through. Excuse me. Here we go. My order is coming through, and it looks good. All right, on YouTube, can you guys see me and hear me? Just do an audio check because things look like it blinked. Okay, thank you. All right, so good morning, Lone. Good morning. Pullman, thank you. All right, so we're getting the kind of assumption, we're getting what we thought we're going to be getting right off the open here, and we're pushing below Globex and below the Globex band. We're in the middle of the range on the 200 NT Rinko, and that's an area where things can pause. Good morning, Ken. Good morning. Good morning. All right, so now we're getting a bit of disconnect between the 200 NT Rinko and the 100 NT Rinko, which is telling me that the market is stable in and around this area. The natural progression to these kind of things is you gotta see how the market will test where we're at right now and retest 3670, and we're coming up to it very quickly. So that here comes, that's the retest of the 70 zone. Then the next would be 394. And if we close that level, then the market is going to be reversing and we'll be ready with a higher low and trading above Globex for a move toward 450, then target number 3, which will be 529. So right now the market just is trying to digest this move that we just had. Uh, Again, till 9 o'clock, I'm going to be patient and just continue to read this market. Let me see here. Good morning, Gary. Here you go. Here you go. So they tested that 70 area fairly well. They put on a switch trade right at the new harmony wave, hit target number 4. This looks like a market that's gonna close up at 395. That's what that market looks like. I mean, that kind of puts us in a position where we should start exploring the idea of being long. Uh, Here we go. That's it. It closed. It did close. Now we're looking for a couple of things. One of them is a retracement and a fresh new harmony wave. A second thing, we're also looking for a potential retracement into the 70. 70, yeah, 70. To be exact, it's 67. So we need to look at a retracement into 67 and see how well that tests out. So either one of those two things happen, then that sets the stage for uh, a potential long. We're getting a lot of action this morning. We understood that the need for this market to come back to the middle of the range, and also the need for it to kind of reverse and test. So here comes the testing part of it. And again, like I said, I'm going to be patient with this market. It's a Monday. It's a Monday. So you remember also today, in about 6 minutes, we have flash service PMI and flash manufacturing PMI at 8:45 Central Time. So in about basically 6 minutes. So that's a red folder, and that's a market mover. So I don't necessarily want to be in anything when this is going off. So we got the 67 test, and wow, we're about to get the 44 test. 67, 71, and it ran. Yeah. 44 level. Oh, yeah, we got the 44 area test here too. It's very interesting. I'm not going to participate in any of this. So now, our earlier assumption of pullback and a new harmony wave, that did not happen. We got a retest of the 67, and that did not test too well. The shorts are strong. We're coming in at the 45, and they're putting a captain setup short. Wow. I mean, that's very trappy type of a behavior that we're seeing right here. That's very trappy. Suarez, good morning. I mean, we're about to close this candle at 316. I'm going to step away for just a moment. I'll be back. All right, all right. Okay, we're back. So, I mean, look at what we're seeing here. We're seeing a captain set up long on the 200 NT Rinko, then a captain set up short on the 100 NT Rinko. I mean, that is the definition of a mixed market. And the news came out on, I mean, look at this madness here. That's a lot of noise, guys. That's a lot of noise. So the numbers came out, the PMI numbers came out. Let's see what numbers they have here. They expected 49.6, they got 46.6. So that's what we got. I mean, it's a level diffusion index based on surveyed purchasing managers in the services industry. Greater greater than forecast, which is not is good for currency, and this is bad for currency. So this is the key. This is the key for the day, actually. Right now, 200 and 100 NT Rinko are in sync on the short side. We're coming to the middle of the range. If we break above 420, that'll be a captain setup switch trade on the 200 NT Rinko. That is a big buy signal. That'll be a huge buy signal, actually. Okay. So that's what I'm going to be looking for. Otherwise, the market has to break below 300 for me to be engaged in any way. We're still within that first half an hour of the morning today. So they're testing, okay, they're testing that level here at 70. The next test is 94. Yeah, I mean, man, if they go with it, if they go and break 420, some guys are laughing inside of their, yeah, that's an inside laugh, I'm sure. If we go up to 420, I'm gonna load up the boat. Yeah, so far that level here is holding up. The 70 level is holding up, which is a 70 to 80 level. Yeah, I mean, wow. I mean, they're going to put a captain sub switch trade on the 100 NT Rinko short. They just did that. Man. Yeah, we're going to be patient with all of this. ES, they put a captain set up long. So let's see how strong they want to push this market up here. Wow. Telling you, this is just like a lot of noise. We're going to probably hit that 420. Here back to that 70. So that's a captain set up short. Then the captain set up long with a big wick. I mean, that low is going to be a very important low at 32. And that low is going to be very important for the rest of the day, actually. No trades for me so far. I'm just patient, and we're coming up to the top of the hour. And be honest with you, I'm glad that I'm not active in this type of market. I mean, there was an opportunity at this captain setup from 92 to from basically 90 to 20. Yeah, here they come. So the behaviors that we're seeing right now are consolidative with a long bias so far. Okay. Market is getting back in sync on the short side. Okay. Yeah, you're getting a disconnect in the market and how it's behaving between like YM who's up about a percent while NQ is down about 18 points right now. So yeah, you're getting a little bit of disconnect right here. $93 and $21. Okay, I see it. 21. Yeah, I mean, if we close at 93 again, 93 and a half, that'll be a big deal. Really very interesting market to me right now. That behavior of churning people in and around Globex. Wow. That's why you are patient on on a Monday, first thing in the morning. That's literally why. Okay. So no captain setup switch trade on the 200 NT Rinko. And what you had here is a flush. Now, if you break that 300, that'll be a big deal for the shorts. So ES, they look what they did here. They put a captain set up long at 37.88, then they put a captain and they ran it up from 88 all the way to 800. And they put a captain set up short at 801 and drove it all the way back down. And now they put another captain set up short at 86. So you're seeing a negative behavior just really dominating. And really, it's not a negative behavior. It's a long behavior and then a short behavior right after it, and oscillating and consolidating around Globex and Globex band. And that's just a market that's trying to find its way. So what are we looking for? We're looking for rallies as a shorting opportunity right now. Because basically what you did is you put a captain setup, ran it up one candle, which is about 30 points from where that thing pulled back, and then rotated against that captain. So now that becomes a sell signal against Globex, and you're looking for here. They have a captain set up short, one long here that failed. So that whole formation becomes a sell signal as well. So you're shorting against the 32, and you're shorting against the Globex. So a couple of things got to happen. One of them is we need a new and fresh harmony wave, or a run up to 20, and we need to see that behavior hold. Then also a run up to 43, and that would be the top end, the bottom end of the Globex band, and that's another area where the shorts can regain control. So the 2043, or the market runs up in the middle of this range, disconnect and reconnect with a new harmony wave, similar to what we saw right here. See, that's a disconnect of the harmony wave, then a reconnect of it. ES, which is stronger than NQ, just crossed Globex. We should see a bit of a bounce coming up here. Yeah, I know. I get it, Gary. Yeah, that's absolutely. Good morning, Brad. Options are not good. Yeah. Good morning, Brad. Good morning. Was it you that came in or somebody else? Here we go. Yeah. Yeah, the shorts are still engaged here. I mean, rally to 93, 93 to 03, and selling off. That's a selling behavior right here. We're retouching Globex on ES. The market is short the rally top of a market right now. Yeah, we may get to 200 here. Yeah, we may get to 200. Oh. Oh. Yes, yes, yes. Any trades, Suarez? You set yourself up with any trades? How's everybody else doing so far? $70. Okay. Yeah, good job, Jose. That's a good one. That's a good one. Yeah, that captain setup on the 200 NT wrinkle was a legit. Phil spectating. Okay. I mean, there is a bit of potential trade here if we reverse. Let me see if I can play that game. Yeah, I took it out early, but yes, it wasn't behaving correctly. So we'll see. Let's keep working. We'll try the 93, 94. Yeah, give it a little bit more room. We have to kind of give them a little bit more room here. So the next target for this candle is to break below 20. Yeah, look at that. We just kind of kept it a little bit tight, but really, whenever we go for these pullbacks, we have to give them a little bit more room. That's fine. You got a 200 NT Winko and the 100 are in sync on the short side, and we're looking for a push to the downside, 220. Fuck is. I mean, if this candle closes lower, I'll take a shot. Hmm, okay. Yeah, that did not. Let's see how far they want to take it up here. 69, so which is 70. We'll give that a shot if we get back up there. Then you got an 81.75 stop. Well, I mean, it's not a. I mean, if it gets there, it gets there. I mean, we're not there yet, right? My stop is 81. All right, we hit our targets on that one. We hit our targets on that one. See, that's what I'm saying, Ken. I mean, unless the candle closes, you don't have a captain setup, so you can't necessarily look at this bad boy right here. It continued to give. I mean, we took our targets on it, so I mean, no, especially early on in the day. I mean, I want to build up my day before I start going for something really big. All right, let's just keep working. Boom. I mean, even that one I took a stop on. I just needed it's the right direction. It just I was a little bit too tight in this market, and I had an actual add opportunity at 94, but it just kind of felt like early on, first trade of the day, uh, be 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 tight with these things. Let's see what kind of day we're having, and go from there. All right, let's keep working. Yes. Yeah, I was a little bit on the aggressive side, but I took it. First and second ones are okay most of the time. Okay, good job, Cow Doc. Good job. Good job. Yeah, Gary, the selling pressure is what's winning so far. I mean, like I said, the minute we broke that 300, and that means you broke the captain setup long on the 200 NT Rinko. I mean, sets the stage for a lot of selling pressure. I mean, they're putting on another harmony wave, but you could tell that they're slowing it down here. So I don't necessarily want to just take on these trades right here. I'll wait for a rally back up and see if we can get in 44. How can I not see that? Okay, 44, and that was an entry. Then you got potentially the 70. 70? Let me see here. Yeah, 70. So let's see if they get up there. Right now, the market is consolidating. So I don't necessarily want to be, trying to put on a trade when the market is just doing this type of noise. I want to see a couple of things happen. Maybe a disconnect of the 20 NT Rinko, and we can get a cloud that is positive, then fail that. Or we can get up to 70, and which actually will do that part, and see if we can test that level. The 44 level got tested once already. So it looks like the market is ready for a bit of a bounce. We'll see. We'll see. You break that 34 again, 35. Yeah, you're ready for a run up, a bit of a run up. There you go. They're coming up to that 44 again. Let's see how they handle that. Here you go, 50. See how quickly that happened? Yeah, so that right here was catalyst. You could literally tell how the price is just was starting to shift. The 50 NT Rinko produced a captain setup as well down there at the 230 level. Okay. The market is disconnecting right here. 70. Okay, well, that's close enough, I guess. Let me see here. Just gonna take one here, one at 70, and let's see. And another one at 80. Oh, Jesus. There you go. 94. Wow. All right, let's see here. Jesus, what's going on here? Okay, I'll take that stop. All right, let's keep working. All right, so we're gonna start looking for pullbacks now as a bit of a buying opportunity. They had a chance to stop it right here in those two places, and I mean, obviously now it would have been uh, uh, almost a profitable trade. I'll look at 70 as a pullback area, and we'll go from there. right here. Let's see if that pullback comes in, and we'll take an entry point. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna get aggressive here. I'll take it, and I'll take pullbacks into it as well. I mean, here you go. You see it. I mean, the target is 340. I added to it. All right, we're selling into the strength. And as we go to 45, I'm going to cut it down to only one contract and then let that one contract cruise as far as I can. Wasn't an easy one, and they made it challenging, but we understood what the market was trying to do and how they were trying to trick people. And we are in a trade that is profitable. Okay, we took that one out. And now the key is what? Key is to look for that big target, right? All right. Where is the big target? The big target is Globex. So we are going to go and wait for Globex. And actually, I'm going to fade it. Okay, so here we go. So that's Globex. And they're going to come to the 80 and stop. So I'm going to go to the 77 and let them fade it. How much am I willing to give up here? That break even plus few points, cancel this outstand outstanding orders, and let's see if we can get up there. Either we can or we can't. I mean, just one of those two things. Now the question is: there any areas where I can add to this trade? Yeah, I mean, if they put on another Harmony Wave long, then I'll play that game. I mean, they're about to do that right here. Here you go. That's a switch trade. Let's see if that holds. Nah, they're struggling here. Struggling. They're playing games. Yeah, they're playing games. That's a captain setup switch trade. Short. Can't be good for me. But I'm gonna hold on. Let's see if I can withstand this selling pressure that's coming in. Yeah. So either this big target is going to come or it's not. But this kind of behavior is not. It's not good for a long. It's not. Yeah, the 35 got to break up, or otherwise, most likely will get stopped out on that last contract. That's what it takes to get yourself a big winner. You have to get into a trade, pay for it, make a little bit of money, then have one or two contracts looking for a big target. As long as the conditions are still present, and then you go break even and just leave it alone. Just leave it alone. It's either going to come to you and you're going to make that big money, or that one contract is going to go break even, but you still made some money off that trade. Yeah, they're struggling with this 30-35. I mean, if I was tight, be honest with you, if I was tight and I would have gotten out of this trade by now. But I'm loose right now and I'm going to let it ride. It's either going to give me my big target or I'm going to get stopped out for break even. And I mean, that matter to me either way. I'm up for the day and I'm up money on this trade. So whatever. I definitely want to make more money. So this is where we at for the day. We're up $600. I mean, we took a little bit of heat early on and had a bit of drawdown, but we're still up for the day. So if this one closes, I'll make a little bit more money, small amount, and or I can make a lot more money if we hit Globex. And I'm fading Globex. I'm not even waiting on Globex to hit. I'm fading it. Yeah, they break 35. I mean, things can start looking really nice for me. But you see what they're doing. I mean, this is the bottom end of the Globex band, and they keep fading it. I mean, they faded it once, twice, three times. This is the fourth time coming up to it. So now we're starting to dig into this thing, which is good. I mean, that means my target is a high probability event, and I cannot get too greedy. Like if it gets up here and started to fail, I mean, it's don't get cute with the market. Just take the profit. Yeah, see stuff like that. Let's see if they run it back up. Yeah, see that's good. That's good. We know we want to see that reversal or even a pullback to 40 and a reversal. So we're at the half back 50. Yeah, that's not good. Oh, yeah. Okay, so let me see here. 19, 20, 20. So 20 and 95. Okay, if we get to 95, that means we're screwed anyway. But 20 is a good spot. And you see how they're reacting to that bottom end of the Globex band. It's an area where things can definitely have a reaction. Target number 2 is hit, and I'm out right here. That's good enough for me. That's good enough for me. I mean, close to our target. Well, I mean, here you go. They're gonna probably run it up. They dropped me off. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. So that contract by itself made me $1,400. Just one contract, and you see, you gotta know how to hold these things. But anyway, we're up to grand, and let's keep working. Let's keep working. Yeah, that's a good spot too, Ken. That's a good spot. I wouldn't call that an easy trade either. I mean, it gave me a little bit of heat, but see the fact that the 200 NT Rinko just shifted, and then we had the rest of the factors that we were looking at just came along, gave me the opportunity to kind of add in that range, understanding that I'm taking bigger risk. If I'm gonna Okay, so there's two tops of trades for the people who don't know. I mean, there's the scalping trades where I take a harmony wave and a and this is like, you take it from here, you go up, hit the targets, and get out. A harmony wave, a harmony wave. So those are scalping in nature. and they're designed to just kind of build up your day, build up your account, build up. It's a build up type of a trade. Then you have enough capital that you can take a bit more risk. Then you could go on the 200 Inturinco or even on the 100 Inturinco and go and look for bigger targets on those charts. That's when you get a pop of 50 points, 60 points. I think that trade was a bit over 50, 60 points. 60, 14, 70 points actually. That one was 70 points. Now imagine 70 points on 10 contracts. I mean, that's ultimately the goal, is to build up your day, build up your account, then know how to hold on to trades for bigger targets and get those big pops in equity. And that, you know, boom, boom, start your account start to go. Yeah, just make sure that you're not, because it's MNQ, that you're not treating it any differently than if it was the actual main contract. Because that means once you start trading the main contract, then you're not consistent in your own thinking. You know, just imagine it as just the main contract, and every move is, it's that value of money. So what got me to get out of it right here is, I mean, okay, we hit target number 2 and paused. So these targets are very significant and very relevant, and you see the price action react to them constantly as we progress through the day. So the fact that we got there and pulled back, I'm like, okay, I mean, don't be greedy, just take it. I know I had a target of 80, and most likely we will get to target number 80, but the worst thing that you could do is wait for the 80 to show up and it gets to 75 and it goes and stops you. You just have to recognize when the market is done and take profits close to your big target. It's 10 o'clock, 10:07. Well, multiple reasons. It was the first candle and we got a pullback, and the fact that we are at a target number 1, so that puts me in a position where really the 220 is my stop, and that means that the market is putting a switch trade right at the 200 into Eurinco, and that would be a very, very significant short behavior. And I felt like at least we should get a 1 candle in my favor off of it. Then from there, I know where the target is going to be. It's typically when the market does this, they run up to Globex and they run up into that captain setup, because that's just really a big resistance area. So I knew I had at least 1 to 2 candles in my favor coming up, and I needed to buy into those type of pullbacks and just stomach the pain and of a pullback, and stomach the potential stop if it happens. I just had to be comfortable with that. And then I had to kind of wait and be patient to look for those bigger targets. But started small and just built up on it. Okay, okay, Brad. The 200 NT wrinkle and the 100 NT wrinkle are out of sync right now. What do you mean? It's not a bad one. No. Not a bad one at all. All right, all right, all right. What's going on here? Good morning, Adam. How are you? Good morning. Good to see you. Yep, there is longs coming in. There are longs coming in. That 80 is coming up. That 80 is coming up. Boom. Come to Papa. So basically, what I had to do, I had to kind of sit there. See, I was, selling around 60, 65. I would have had to sit through, what is that? 10, 20, 30, about 40-point pullback. It is a big deal, Suarez, and you always have to celebrate the wins that the wins that you have. So all the accounts that you blew up prepared you for for this moment. So celebrate that moment. Celebrate that you're succeeding. Only focus on succeeding. Don't focus on the fact that you lost 100 times before you succeeded. Just live in the moment of winning and celebrate it. Go do something nice for yourself. You're winning. Winning is a habit. Don't shortchange yourself. No, look at these bastards. Just pulled it right back. It got to 75. Close enough. It's a big deal, though, what they did here, though. It's a big deal. What is this garbage? Yeah, give me a second here. It looks like my system. That's why. All right, so we got something going on here. We got ourselves a captain set up short on the 100 NT wrinkle right now. So that puts us in a position where we have to kind of look for some of this selling pressure as an opportunity to short against that high of 70. That's very messy, man. It's just really messy right there. I mean, if they put another candle down here at 330, man, I have to get in there. Yeah, the 31 is going to be the key. I'll put the order out there. We'll go from there. I mean, actually, we'll make a couple of contracts, and I'll add to it if it runs back up a little bit. If this candle that we are in here closes up, which here comes that 80. Look how much noise I had to kind of go through in order to get to that 80. So taking that 65 or 70 is not a bad choice after all. And if this current candle we are in closes higher, I am gonna exit and cancel this pending order to go short at 31. Come on. I mean, there's a captain set up switch trade short on ES that just popped in and reversed. But yeah, we gotta see that. I mean, actionable is 31.25. Right now, the market is in sync on the long side, but I'll try the short if it gets to 31. If it doesn't, that's fine. We're in such a tight consolidation right here. I don't necessarily want to go long. It's just too messy and noisy. That's right, Adam. So if it gets to 31, I'll take a shot at the short, and where we at, uh, I'm gonna leave this type of market alone since it's so noisy, and just be basically patient. Be patient and wait. Okay, great, Brad. Good to hear. Good deal. All right, guys. So we're about another half an hour toward the top of the hour here, and the market is still showing a bit of strength. Either we hit 31 and we go short, or we're leaving this market alone as it approaches the 93.75 Globex. And now that break happened, so I'm gonna cancel my order. Okay, order is canceled. And just don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, share. That helps the channel grow, and so more people can see it. Also, I put in a link in the description here that gives you a free trial to the premium room we have, and that includes the Harmony Trading software if you want to test drive that for yourself. And if you're part of Apex funding, we have a link for you as well. All right, let's keep working. Let's keep working. Let's keep playing. Here comes the market coming up to that 85. We canceled our pending short at 31 because the market is not really behaving in that way anymore. And 85 is hit, and here comes Globex. Lon and Pat, I'm sending you guys a quick message. Please take a look at it. All right, so we hit Globex, backed off. We're trading in and around Globex, and that is an area. Area worth just basically watching. Not necessarily interested in getting long up here. This area becomes very, very noisy. All right, guys. So we are patiently waiting. Patiently waiting. Yeah, Randolph. Yep. I mean, to the tick, right here. Look at it, and it's really very very helpful to have uh, Globex like literally displayed the way I display it here because you get to see how they react in and around that level. All right, so they had that captain set up, ran it up, and made a switch trade, and they're trading above Globex. The buyers are, they're working that range right now, and the longs are in control, and they're being controlled since we got involved at 11,294. Tomorrow, Adam. Yep, it's that kind of day. All right, guys, that's it for me. We're at 11 o'clock. We had a good day, and we are up to 2,000. And tomorrow is another day. You guys have a blessed one. Remember, precision is a decision, and always trade in harmony. And we will see you on the next one. Have a good one.